Greetings, seekers of purpose. Greetings, shiners. I am Dr. Vivian here, your guide on Arise and Shine. Today, let's embark on a transformative journey into the heart of uncertainty. A journey that leads to the discovery of purpose. Get ready for a captivating exploration filled with real-life narratives, timeless wisdom, and strategies to illuminate your path. Yes, if you are joining our community for the first time, please like, subscribe to our channel, share if we're making a great impact in your life. Don't keep it to yourself. Keep sharing the good news, and let's keep arising and shining together. We are stronger together. We shine brighter together. So, uncertainty, whether you call it doubt, whether you call it skepticism, suspicion, mistrust, it is a lack of sureness about something or someone. You are not sure, you don't know. It may range from failing or falling short of certainty to almost complete lack of conviction or knowledge, especially about the outcome or results. People don't want to get into certain businesses because they don't know the result. They're doubtful. Am I going to make money? Am I going to lose money? You don't want to start school sometime, do particular courses because you simply don't know. Am I going to complete this course? Is it going to help me? There's just a lot of things. Some people don't want to get married in life because they're not sure. Is it going to end in divorce? Is it going to end? There's just a lot of things, questions on the minds of people sometimes that keep them uncertain about certain life decisions. And sometimes you then don't find your purpose. Sometimes you're asking questions. Should I start this business? Should I not start? How do you navigate your purpose even in the midst of uncertainty? So, uncertainty remains the canvas upon which we paint our life's purpose. Let's go back to the good book, and I like brother or father Abraham in Genesis 12. Think about it. I go to this subject many times, and it's always fascinating. This guy has a career. He's living his life amongst his people, his family, and now God just speaks to him and say, leave your family. I have a promise for you. I'm going to take you to a land I will show you. And God says, I will make you father of many nations. And think about it. This guy's been married so many years, no biological child of his own. And they call him and say, number one, I'm taking you to where? A land I will show you. He doesn't know where this land is. Uncertainty. Number two, I will make you the father of many nations. This guy's been trying for years and years to have a biological child, and he has not succeeded. So how did he manage to navigate the fog of all this uncertainty? And how do we learn from his story? This guy, based on this single promise, he left, as we know the Bible records, he left home. He went holding on to this promise despite the uncertainty of not knowing whether this thing would really materialize to something beneficial to him or not. And sometimes you can say, yeah, talking about Abraham Bible days, and what about today? What about today? We're not living in Abraham days. Those were so special days. But there are countless stories of many people in our day that have really moved from uncertainty. I mean, I like the story of Steve Jobs. I mean, with the creation of the iPhone, after this guy has moved in his entrepreneurial journey, creating from the MacBook to the iPods and other kinds of innovations, and now comes the time to create the iPhones. And in 2007, this guy is asking experts in the field and say, what do you think about the market for smartphones? And I really have this on my mind. I want to create something really amazing. I want to bring something that can come out of your pocket like a computer, but it's same time a phone. You can navigate the internet. You can do this on one spot. It will be touch screen and not what we used to have, the feature phones. And I mean, experts are telling him, oh, the phone market is saturated. There is really no market for this. You have the Nokias of this world. You have the Motorola's and all the leading cell phone companies at the time. There is no market for this. And in the midst of all this uncertainty, he went out and did it anyway. And look, down the line today, 15 years down the line, we are on iPhone 15. And the journey is not ending. He just went out and realized his purpose of really saying, I want to make this thing happen, even if people don't believe that there is a market for it. With all due respect, I will do it anyway. And he found purpose in creating innovations that solve human problems. And today we all beneficiary of this navigating uncertainty, but finding purpose in creating the business that he really desires. So we need to always embrace uncertainty and use it as a navigator. Let's look at something else about timing. When it comes to uncertainty and navigating purpose, timing is always important. And the book, the good book in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 says, it reminds us, for everything there is a season, a time for every matter under the heavens. So, there is a time for you to navigate a specific uncertainty in your life. Remember, some delays can be quite costly. So divine timing, it often unfolds in the midst of uncertainty. In the midst of uncertainty. I mean, you would look at many biblical examples that shows you how patience, how faith plays a role in discovering purpose in its time, because you might be wondering and say, oh, maybe it's too late for me now to navigate this thing. I should have, or I could have. Just go ahead and do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, adversity transforms, adversity moves you. I mean, when we look at uncertainty and things like adversity that will come, because when you are navigating uncertainty, the path is not clear. You will have things working against you. You will have nature working against you. You have people working against you. You will have forces of the law. You would have friends, family, people. I mean, there's just a lot of things that will come against you navigating things you don't know about. I mean, people will come to tell you. Think about Joseph in the good book. I mean, this guy's story marked with betrayal, marked with imprisonment. But he has a dream. He's not sure if my dream will come true, because he's not sure what is happening to me. But yet inside of him, something is telling him, boy, you will be great. Boy, you will be a king. Boy, this is the things that will happen to you. But the question is, how is this going to be be in the midst of my brothers fighting me, in the midst of lies and betrayals, in the midst of me being sold as a slave, in the midst of me going to prison, working, all these things. How is it gonna happen? But remember, all this shaped his purpose and his life, and when he became what he was actually created to be, he was so powerful. So sometimes we cannot just walk away from the challenges that come even in the midst of uncertainty to lead us, to point us to actually our purpose. So when we begin to navigate uncertainty, strategies for purposeful living becomes what essential. That it doesn't matter. I may not understand what is happening to me right now, but I believe that all things are working together for my good. And when we start cultivating self-awareness, we seek opportunities to grow. We'll explore. You begin to see that I need to grow in the midst of this. I need to find my unique purpose in the midst of I don't know. I will better myself and grow this business, even though I don't know what's happening. Markets are going down or going different sides. So when we make up our minds and say, in the midst of I don't know, in the midst of uncertainty, in the midst of I don't know what is happening right here, you would, but whatever happens, I want to grow. I want to fall forward. I want to grow and fall forward. So I know in the midst of navigating this uncertainty and becoming everything that I am created to be, if I fall, I don't want to fall backward. I want to fall forward. And once we've made up our life, made up our minds and say, no matter what happens to me, I want to keep navigating this uncertainty. I want to keep falling forward. You would realize that uncertainty, it's a path, it's a canvas, it's that which will continue to lead us to become what we are actually created to be. I mean, we've looked at the heart of uncertainty. We've looked at how you can emerge from it and become a beacon. It becomes like a light to become what you are created to be, like Joseph. So as we begin to wrap this episode, I mean, this is just introducing us to this subject. We'll have more conversations around this with members of our community and share more interesting stories about how they navigated uncertainty in business, in career, in their spiritual life, in family life, in different areas, so that we can continue to arise and shine together. Remember, the purpose of this podcast is to help each and every one of us find ourselves, arise and shine. So I want to leave you with a spark to illuminate your path, especially in the midst of uncertainty. Imagine uncertainty not as a fog that blinds, but as a canvas that is inviting you to paint your purpose. We've explored the story of Abraham's bold journey. I mean, think about it. Transformative career path, like we talked about, the story of Steve Jobs. I mean, resilient stories like that of Joseph, amidst of adversity and uncertainty, he became all he was created to be. Each narrative of these stories that we share is a testament to the fact that purpose is often discovered in most uncertain moments of life. You can pause and think about that. So now let me share a quote from Proverbs chapter 19 and in verse 21. Many are the plans of a person. You have so many plans in your heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevail. So finding purpose isn't always about having a clear roadmap. It's about trusting your purpose is part of a greater plan of God. How can this trust guide you through uncertainties in life? Think about that. So as we say goodbye to this episode, I encourage you to share your purpose-seeking journeys, your revelations, and the strategies that have illuminated your path. Subscribe, stay connected, and let's continue to arise and shine together. Until next time, may your purpose be a guiding light, your journey purposeful. May you continue to rise above uncertainties. Keep shining, purposeful community of shiners.